sort of the Yone being able to then have freedom in the team fight.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you take Cleanse, but I just don't think it's a sum that tends to really want to be picked up from Senna simply because you should be so far away. It's not really a threat.
Yeah, he does go for the heal, and we've actually got another press the attack Lucian, so maybe we're a bit behind on the Lucian Milio lanes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's both times it's been against Senna, but
yeah,
I mean, maybe, yeah, I don't really know. I feel like First Strike against these melee supports is really good, but
yeah, First Strike scales so well into the game.
Yeah, you just start doing lots of true damage, you continue to gain gold, so you build a gold advantage, and obviously in pro play, gold isn't the easiest to come by. It's not like solo queue where you can just randomly find yourself with 4 kills solo killing your bot lane. That barely ever happens, and if it does, the game's pretty much over anyway. But generally it's just 0-0 or 1-0 at best, and the First Strike's giving you more gold than you'd ever really want.
Actually, Conqueror for Aatrox.
Same as last game.
Sometimes you see in these carry matchups, you go for the Comet on the Aatrox and try to play for poke, especially against a melee carry. But he's decided for the Conqueror.
It's something that Camille's used to do a lot too, is take the Arcane Comet and just proc it with that W.
Yeah, spam W.
Then it got nerfed by 2 seconds and Camille was no longer a champion, thank you.
Yeah, I don't mind that. What is this Lee Sin skin?
I actually don't know.
It's got like claws.
Yeah, it looks like a cat.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. I thought everyone just plays God. What is it? God Fist and Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Very occasionally you get the boxing one. You know reference?
Yeah.
With the little patty cat.
And he's got a towel over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Senna doesn't feel like the best pickup for Nico. Bit of a slow auto-attack animation.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I mean, obviously the best is Caitlyn. It's so absurd when you get to play Caitlyn as Nico. Every time you have your passive auto-attack up from W, you just walk up and claim an extra 100 damage for fun.
Well, he tried to get a little bit tricky there, moving the clone around, but Maple sees right through it.
That's right.
Probably because there was a pot rolling or something.
Could help. Now, Rallia getting the best of the very early stages of this lane, but of course it is pushing into Aatrox, so RJ should feel okay to pick up a lot of the CS. Ooh, if that E had connected. I don't think Mabel goes down, but he certainly finds himself without a flash pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Ooh. Betty just eating a tower shot.
Getting a bit shoved in on the Senna Nautilus. So picking Senna Nautilus just means that this Milio Lucian are going to get a free lane, which is usually where we see this lane struggle.
Yeah.
We saw some Lucian struggles in game 1 of last series.
Yeah,
where he wasn't really able to come online. Was that against the Senna?
It was against Senna Tarn that game, which is interesting.
Can find himself just outranged in team fights.
Ooh, really getting a bit lippy.
Yeah. So Maokai's made his way to the bot lane, and seems like a pretty difficult dive to me, but he is pathing that way. Maybe just checking if Crump is up.
Ooh. Take it.
Actually connected the Q.
You never kill that, but, you know.
Assert some dominance.
Would have been Giga Chad.
Is Char9 doing his best to keep up on CS?
Yeah, and it will get harder as this wave pushes out.
Actually, a D-Blade on the Senna.
Oh, wow.
So no one is the support in this lane.
I think we might have seen that not last game, maybe the first game. I don't remember. But I did see a noticeably late upgrade on one of the World Atlases from the Senna.
Yeah.
I didn't check the first item, so maybe it was just late, but I think maybe we saw it once last series as well.
Okay.
But yeah, things are pretty quiet.
You wouldn't expect to fight too much in this lane, but
yeah, I think we shouldn't really be seeing too much action anywhere for a while.
Yeah.
Rallia will continue to trade on his W cooldown, and
yeah, if he can farm this wave safely under tower, he'll have a nice little CS lead. Nothing really drastic yet. It is a pick that scales. He does fine in the early game into the Aatrox, but as the Yone picks up items, it's just really hard for Aatrox to deal with him.
For sure. Alright, I got a really important question for you.
Go on.
You're playing ADK. Oh, hold up. Renier is looking for an angle here. Flash out from RJ. Won't find the knock-up as Rallia will flash forward. W's going to time out, but it's going to be Renier who picks up the first blood, and
Really well-timed gank by Renya. He's there just as the wave is crashing.
Oh, Junjia, though, he's not looking to go down easily. He finds Char9, will hit that knock-up. Phase Rush will be procced. Hook now gone from this Nautilus. He's going to have to use the flash. He'll also use from Ching9, but does survive the pressure for now.
Still has his TP, as we're going to see this gank. He's desperately trying to get this wave to crash, but I mean, it's a disaster spot for his wave with his jungler bot lane. Tries his best to live, but really nice flash from Relia following up. Renya picks up a kill so far. So good. Maybe needs a couple more to fully justify the Lee Sin pick, but good start.
Yeah, I think importantly, though, is that it wasn't Relia who picked up that kill. So I think you're feeling a little bit better as Arja.
Yeah, I think most of that wave might have died to the tower while they were fighting or something. Because the CS stays kind of even in the top lane.
For sure. Okay, Void Grub should be picked up here, and Junji on the bottom side, but I don't think that he'll be starting up Dragon anytime soon, as their bot lane only just coming back to the lane. Now, World Atlas is picked up from Ching9 now, so does have access to it. Now, as I was going to say, very important question.
Yeah.
You're playing AD carry in the bottom lane, right? You're Lucian Milio.
Go on.
And this is solo queue. Right? Solo queue. Who do you want your mid lane champ to be?
If I'm Lucian Milio.
Yeah, you're the Lucian, not AD carry Milio. Don't get that part confused.
Well, I want a Galio or a TF on my team.
Yeah? So you can just stroll on down bot?
Yeah, so they're coming bot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your top laner? That can be always important.
Top laner Ornn, so he can upgrade my item.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Jungler? God, this is an easy one.
Ivern, so he can shield me.
There we go. Yeah, we on.
Yeah.
All right. Classic AD carry player.
Junjia getting a little cheeky, but I don't imagine he wins this fight.
No. The Maokai not known for its 1v1 prowess into champs like Lee Sin.
But he is going to punch.
Yeah, he's going to start this dragon up. Now, the bot lane, of course, Lucian Milio should be a little bit stronger in a skirmish than the Nautilus Senna. Well, maybe the Nautilus is very good in a skirmish.
Not, though. And I imagine Nico is better than the Azir. I'm actually surprised West Point don't take the fight. Maybe looking to just get a fast 6 on this Lee Sin and keep punishing this top lane.
Yeah, he is up there. RJ's going to have to play carefully, and I'm sure he's aware that he's very, very weak side right now.
Yeah. Maybe a problem for the spot lane is Junjia's hit 6 and he is running at enemy bot lane. We're going to have cross-map plays.
Right roll. Now, this lane is a lot easier to dive than the Senna Tarm.
Yeah. I mean, Nautilus is usually good for a kill on these dives, though. It's kind of hard to get away scot-free. Yeah,
I think Junjia, if he wants to do it, has to commit the engage without using Twisted Advance and use the Twisted Advance to drop aggro.
Drop aggro,
yeah, here comes Nature's Grass, though. They are walking forward. It's still going to hit them. Junjia is tanking up. He's got Nature's Grass. He's rooted. He's going to change aggro. No, he's not, but he does get out. Oh, my God.
It's the Nautilus ult with this W.
Yeah.
And unfortunate there for West Point's bot lane. Char9 tried to block the Maokai ultimate, but it actually ends up hitting both and makes that dive still not trivial, but a lot easier for PSG to play.
Yeah, and Junjia with nerves of steel didn't even use his flash to get out there.
No, just walks it out.
There is no way I'm holding my flash, but...
So you're going to see the Maokai ult here not quite blocked out, and it's because of this weird angle. They maybe could have just walked forward and got out of it. And watch him dodge the Nautilus ulti here. The moment Nautilus casts it, he twisted advances onto him and it just fizzles out. Goes on cooldown and doesn't hit anything.
Yeah, one thing I said about Junjia last year is it's like, especially in Split 1 in the spring, where it was literally just Maokai, Sejuani, Wukong every game, is that he actually manages to make these less enjoyable champions, less, real fun, and it actually makes them seem like they have a real potential to carry games, and obviously they do just through the nature of their kits. But like, what he does there is like not everyone would be able to pull off that reaction time and that timing. So it is it does make these champions like the Maokai a lot more impressive to watch.
Yeah, they're slept on a bit because even just on the Maokai, you've got your Q and W that have a lot of interactions you can take advantage of. For example, Q interrupting Lee Sin, Q2 as he flies in. You can just avoid all damage on the Lee Sin jump in. And Twisted Advance, obviously, as we saw there.
Dodge everything.
Yeah, can dodge anything.
For sure.
Looking like a Storm Razor for the Lucian this time.
Yeah, I like this better. But again, I don't know why we haven't gone First Strike, but maybe it's something that I am some information I'm not privy to. Some
probably helped with that dive. It was a close play.
Oh, okay. RJ's not going to get knocked up, but he does use his dash. It's going to clear out that minion wave, and no one really around to help. But Maple does have teleport.
Does have ult on the Aatrox. They decide not to go for it.
Now lane swap's coming through, so we've sent Nully bot, and PSG are feeling pretty good about this, especially their bot lane, as Lucian and Milio now just claiming themselves plates.
Nully can't walk up.
Yeah, Nully can't walk up. I mean, in fairness, neither can Azir, but Azir is going to have an easier time walking up now. Looks like...
Maybe looking to collapse.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to. Too much movement speed.
Just do a quick lap.
And somehow, despite 3 people of West Point being bot, they've actually picked themselves up some Void Grubs. So really this match up top favouring Relia enough that they are able to, even on their weak side of the map, pick up advantages.
Yeah.
But now he might be in trouble. Is he going to use that Fate's Call? No.
Junji are not even bothering to flash W just because...
Yeah. We'll be just matched with either flash or ults, yeah.
As staying even in CS on the Aatrox.
Yeah, but that might not be for long as we see Renier. Oh, did you see the jungle pit? I think he saw the jungle pit. Oh, there it is.
I think it's invisible while you're in a bush.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I know at one stage it wasn't. Like you would actually be found out because your jungle pit would just walk out of a bush for fun. And like, maybe it was like at the very start, but yeah. I know definitely at one stage you could see the jungle pits even when you're in the bush. Sort of like, who was it? There was one champion. Oh, Aurelian's Soul. You remember old Aurelian's Soul?
Yeah, his W would
and
be
his
sticking
stars
out.
that just like are permanently around him. If he just goes in a bush, you could just still see the stars.
Yeah. As an item completed for Renier on this Lee Sin.
And Biddy.
Should be the strongest on the map. So any plays around this Lee Sin Nico for a brief while, probably for quite a bit. Even if Azir and Maokai pick up their items, you're going to favor Nico and Lee Sin.
For sure. But we do have items here for Milio as well as Lucian. So I think the Moonstone now, a really, really big item to have.
Yeah.
Has picked that up. Stormrazor, of course, for Betty, and then the Nash's too. So I don't think that the side of West Point are just strictly favored. I think it's going to come down to a lot of execution. But I even might favor sort of the side of PSG, assuming that Maple and Betty aren't just getting locked down. Now, I saw Ignite was used. It was onto Char, who was just still at full health, but Ching9 definitely chunked down a bit.
Yeah. And you're just going to see a lot of that from the Lucian. If no one's around to punish him, he can just dash onto your Senna for free, even if the Nautilus ult comes out.
Nully going to be looked at. Pop Blossom comes out. Twisted Advance was not able to pop off, but he's going to be able to get it now. Is Nully going to get very low, going to go down eventually. Renier, though, he's joining in. And as you said, he's got one item. He's going to look for Junjia. Picks up that kill, but here comes RJ. He's got the World Ender. Rally is also in the fight, but Ching9 is going to survive with that shield, but not for long as RZ. We're seeing another Aatrox go wild, as so is Betty. He's chasing on now to Char9, who should be able to get away. That dredge line certainly helping him go to wall like Spider-Man, but ultimately it is PSG who end up winning that fight. Junji is respawning now, headed towards that dragon.
Yeah, Relia finds his way onto the Lucian during that fight as they engage onto Nully and watch this Lee Sin Q from over the wall. Maple manages to flash it. Maybe just flashing the Nico combo, but Renier, good job here to kick the Maokai into his team, finish off the kill, but at this point they're surrounded on all sides and there is no escape.
Like how Renier just walks idly by.
Yeah, Relia finds his way onto the backline, but without an item completed, he just doesn't have the damage to really threaten.
Yeah, absolutely. Does have the item now, of course. Rift Shield being started, although it will be walked away from. Junji and no ult. Actually, there's just no ults across the map at the moment.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't think either team really want to fight with Alan. Renier, though, flashing forward. He's actually looking for it. Betty going to get stunned up, but the team is going to be here. So play will fizzle out, and that's an important cooldown. Renier, without that flash, makes life as Betty and Maple just that much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot easier to play against the Lee Sin with no flash. As Maple's got a lot of prio in bot lane, and Nully's chunked.
Yeah, it's
going to be a tower.
It's another game where we're seeing a Nico lane lose.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see this mini-map.
Is he going to commit to this? Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, what other jungler goes for the kill there with the Bramble, the Bramble smash? Yeah.
Dead.
He just goes down. Again, PSG winning on both sides of the map.
Yeah, with their jungler bot, they managed to pick up a kill and a Rift Herald.
Yeah, and things aren't looking so good. Mid and jungler dead. Relia really got the counter pick, made it look okay in lane, but now certainly faltering.
I mean, look at top lane items. You'd think it would favor them.
We even not seeing.
just finds them.
Oh, that proto bout just a little bit too late. I swear.
Just pushes the ult, waits for a second out of tower aggro. Just cleans him up.
Yeah, this guy is really, really good at League of Legends.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
We're going to see what happened on this fight here. Relia and Cheng getting caught in the Azir combo.
Oh, even losing the flash.
Yeah, loses his flash, gets picked up by a Lucian auto. Well played by the Aatrox. We're seeing Aatrox have massive impact in these games.
Yeah, we really are, right? And, I mean, this game's certainly harder than the last.
Yeah, no setup for him. He just lands the raw Q1
He's got himself
on 2.
his Profane Hydra now too, so game slowly but surely getting to the point where he's going to be even more threatening. We saw it last game. Renier, though, he's once again sneaked into that bush. Maple, though, he's awfully aware.
Yeah. He's got his whole team behind him.
Okay.
I think PSG have an idea this is happening.
God, that... I mean, you tried. That was incredibly fast reaction times, again, from Maple.
Yeah.
As soon as Renier ward jumps, he immediately gets out to the perfect spot, which dodges the Pop Blossom.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He might be out.
He might. Oh, he's out. But that's not a good look.
Yeah. Counterpick going down. He is 0-2 at this point. Some disastrous team fights.
For sure. Teleport coming in. This is Relia. Oh, no, it's Char. Sorry, Relia's recalling.
Probably.
Yeah, Nautilus ult onto Maple. He does have Emperor's Divide. Junji is in the thick of it right now, but Twisted advance forwards. These Sand Soldiers are doing a lot of damage. Woody as well. He's going to land that kick. Just not, but RG does land with that slow. Forward goes Junji. He's in with the boys, and now the knock-up coming through. This team fight certainly isn't looking all that certain, but of course it is just a 4v5. In the meantime, Betty taking down one tower, getting to work on the second. RG going to try stop the backs. He will be going down. Relia picking up that one. As well as maybe... Wow, okay.
I mean, it's going to be
the... just going to get away?
It's going to be the tier 2 for Lucian.
Did he stop it? No, he didn't stop it. Okay, tier 2 for Lucian.
A little bit over-aggressive by the Aatrox there, looking for more when, you know, you're getting everything with the Lucian just sitting mid. As it feels like West Point making plays and PSG just deflecting them.
Oh, no way.
Nico ult is up, but he's got no one anywhere near him.
Oh, no.
Just gets the wave and it's going to save his ult.
He does. I think it's the right call.
Yeah.
You are never killing anyone there unless it is tragically misplayed by PSG. And Nico ult, very, very important to the champion, of course. Going to want to keep that in case any fight breaks out in the near future.
Yeah, didn't expect the overstay there from PSG. West Point are going to get position on bot lane, maybe look for a dive on this Aatrox, but Woody is here very, very quickly. Maybe not able to do enough.
Does land the knock-up. Does not... Oh, does have ults available, so should feel pretty safe. Although now there's 4 members. Going to use that World Ender. There's a lot of healing coming through from this Milio. Through comes the Breath of Light, and RJ is still alive. He's still healing up. Relia is going to go down. That's a reset now as Renier maybe next on the menu. Getting herded in absolutely by Junji with the Nature's Grasp. It's another kill. Renier going down, and Cheng9, my friend, you have nowhere to go. You are going to go down. It's just a matter of when. He's dodging out of everything except the Q3. And with that, yet another casualty. It's 4-0 in favor of PSG and what started off as a 4v1 dive.
And Aatrox is full HP. It's actually Betty on a giant flank on the Lucian, picks up the Nautilus on his way out too. Yes, story of this game. West Point trying to make plays, playing proactively with a comp they should be playing proactively with, and PSG just outplaying it. As we're seeing time and time again, this Senna into Aatrox, even though he's going full damage on the Aatrox, just doesn't have the damage to kill him. As it looks good, but yeah, they just don't have enough damage to kill him. He tanks everything.
He does.
I mean, they're just winning this 2v4 anyway. But with the rest of PSG coming down, they're going to be able to clean all these kills. As Betty goes on a long flank with the gate. Maybe an unnecessary TP from Maple here.
Maple wanted the kill and then it got stolen. Wait, the Nautilus ult even came down. Why? Everyone's using ult. It's a competition of who can get the kills.
Yeah. Maple picking up the Lich Bane on his ear. We've seen that a couple times.
Veils.
Turned into a minion.
That's right. Oh, they might know. I think they might have an idea.
Yeah.
Through will come this Nature's Grasp, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for West Point, really good usage there of the Nico clone. Gets him out, Rallier as well. Gonna have to use that ult. In comes Ren. Yay! Betty only just dodges out of that dredge line.
Yeah, nice dodge from Betty. I'm not sure if they really could have turned it around with the hook landing. But Maple's looking for something.
Maple is doing a lot of damage, and Junji has found his way onto Char, or Ching even. That guy's dead. Next up, Nuli, is he going to be able to get away? He's trying to use that clone to do so. Betty, in the meanwhile, is going to take down Char, or is he? Char does get away with that slow. And so far, it's only the one to go down. Nuli being looked at. Hextech Gate is going to be used, but hello! The boys are, in fact, here. Which one's the real one? That one. Even I got fooled, but he will go down. Betty picking that one up. Now, Baron started. Not a whole lot of mana for Betty.
Yeah.
They should be able to pick this one up. Yeah, Renier not in the area. Rallier doesn't have ult, so...
Maple not interested in helping. He's grabbing some waves, I think.
Yeah, you need that CS as a Zia. Baron doesn't even matter. No, but in all seriousness, I think from here, PSG really should be able to just close out. I mean, consolation prize for West Point. They're going to pick themselves up a Dragon, maybe. Although Maple's headed down there, so probably not.
Yeah.
14 to 10 in levels. So,
if you can just delay this, his team probably gets here in time.
Yeah, I don't even think you need to. I think you can just charge down mid at this point. Dragon win con's really off the table when you're this far ahead, but
yeah,
you're, what is it, 9k up. I mean, they're teleporting to this, but
yeah,
cool. You get one Hextech Dragon. Do you even?
I don't think they do.
It's all or nothing here. Char's going to get hooked up. Actually, Maple gets hooked up, but kind of feels like Char did. 3-man Pop Blossom, 3-man Center rolled, and a 3-man Rallier rolled. Is it going to be enough? Betty certainly has gone down, but Aatrox now will arrive to the fight. Rallier, you are going to be taken down, and it's no trivial thing here. Maple going to take down Char9 perhaps, or maybe not. One more auto. He's going to get it. But no reset for Aatrox, importantly, so not going to get that movement speed, and the rest of West Point will be able to run it out. But right there, we saw what was the exact perfect setup.
Yeah.
Exactly what they needed, and they still lost the fight. So I think this one might be for the books, as they're going to pick up the Dragon, but should be able to get it done.
All you could hope for out of a team fight from West Point, maybe a Yone ult on top is about all you could get on top of that. But yeah, just still not even really close. They do manage to pick up Betty.
Yeah, that's an important shutdown. I don't know. I didn't see who got it.
Hook lands onto Maple.
Oh, Betty just dashes straight in.
Yeah. And there's the Yone to follow up. He does pick up 1k on the Yone, but as soon as Aatrox arrives, the fight is over. All you can do is run. And they somehow managed to get this Nautilus too.
Oh.
So the couple of zero autos. Lich Bane coming in clutch there.
Oh, Rallier. You have done goofed, my friend. Yeah, Betty dodges out of that. You don't hurt Betty there.
Yeah, tries to find something onto Maple, but he is just dead.
Yeah, the culling will confirm that one. And of course, there is still 1 minute left on this Baron. See how much they can break. It's now going to be a 4v5 for it. They still have the Maokai ult, so they certainly have a get off this tower, it's mine button, at least for one wave.
Nuli gets a wave out bot, so at least they're not dealing with 3 waves.
For sure.
But it's going to be very hard to defend this, especially since you can just push Maokai ulti and take the tower.
RJ going to be taking down this mid tower.
Yeah.
No questions asked about that one. Now, top tower also being looked at the same time as mid lane inhib, sorry. Maokai will come out. This will confirm they do get the tower. Are they going to look for the fight as well? RG pops ult. They are going to. That's a 2-man knockup with Q1. It's a 1-man knockup with Q2. He does get stunned up. He does get hooked, but he lands the Q3 onto Char9, who now has to limp it back to his base. We have 6 seconds left of Baron, which means this should be all she wrote for the Baron buff, but maybe PSG are confident enough to just take the fight. I feel like they probably are favored to win it. Nuli looking for the Pop Blossom. He finds 2, but Betty gets out of it. Maple, though, is going to get very low. That's another shutdown. That Rally is going to find Betty, though. He is kiting. Maple there, staying full health. Betty staying full health. It's 2 down here for PSG. Only Nuli going down for the side of West Point, but still, PSG are feeling confident. Maple trying to find the damage here onto Cheng 9. Only not quite able to, and with that, PSG will back away. No point risking the entire game to end here when they can just back out, choose their pickings between the Baron and the Hextech Soul and end there.
Another great engage from Nuli. He finds himself 0-5, but he's pretty much given them the signs of life that they've had in this game.
Yeah.
With giant ultis. We'll see how this gets started. He's disguised as Lee Sin at the moment. Is it just a Nautilus ult into the Nico engage? No, it's just a Nico engage straight up. Finds Woody and the Aatrox. Without Woody alive, Betty kind of has trouble dealing with the Yone. Gets massively chunked out. And it's a... both your carries are up, but it's a 3v4. So no reason to risk it. Just recall and end the game on the next push.
Yeah, definitely agree. Now, West Point, of course, have now picked up 2 1,000 gold shutdowns on Rallier. So really, if you're Rallier, it's all on to you to try and find your way back into this game.
Yeah.
And, you know, it feels a little hard, of course. You have such a hard time playing Yone up against the Milio, just with the additional movement speed, the extra health and healing and shields and whatnot it gives. And then, of course, there's just a Maokai who can follow you no matter where you go.
Yeah, he's actually finding his way onto Betty or Woody in just about all of these fights. But as we even saw in last series, the 9-1 Gwen was having trouble killing the Solution Milio combo.
Yeah. Yeah, now, third inhibitor will be taken out. Of course, both objectives are spawning in a minute. I don't think they need them. They still have Maokai ult this time. Makes the push a lot easier. In come the minion waves. I imagine we're going to see it come out of Junjia right now. In comes the hook. Junjia, really not the target you want. He is just living and living and living. Char9, oh, he just gets taken out. Just absolutely headshot on the back there from Betty is going to be the towers now. Renier finds his way onto Junjia with that flash kick. But both the bot lane is getting absolutely eliminated from RJ. Crypt Bloom comes through, a bit of healing for that Azir. And now Nuli going to find his Pop Blossom, but it's a little bit too little, too late. With only Ching9 as well as Renier left standing. They've herded into their base.
Some of those engages felt personal. I feel like he blew a lot of ults on Junjia there. He's trying to ruin his KDA maybe.
And they didn't. They did not.